It's time for your morning tea. It's time for your morning tea. Today's morning tea is opinions have way too many layers to them. Again, opinions have way too many layers to them. Prior to us jumping in and taking our first sip of our tea, I want you to look to your right hand side. There is a subscribe button there. I want you to press that, and on the right hand side of there is a bell. That will be your notification bell. Anytime I upload, once you press that bell, you will receive the notifications immediately. I pretty much upload every morning early, well, Monday through Friday, early in the mornings. So therefore, you may sip on your tea all day long. Okay, so opinions have way too many layers to them. When I was thinking about the topic opinions, I envisioned an onion. I'll get to this right now. Let's make it interesting. I envisioned an onion because onions have so many layers to them. First of all, when you pick up an onion, we all know there are different sizes, different weights, different shapes. Then there are different colors, like a brown one, a purple one, and we're going to stick to those colors because those are the ones I'm familiar with. Now, when you purchase this onion, first of all, you want to hold it, feel it, touch it, basically choose which onion is going to be appropriate for you. So with opinions, we don't really get to pick and choose opinions because they're opinions of other people, but we can pick and choose which opinion we are going to take home with us. Boom. You see how that came all together? Now, to this onion. Now, when you get the onion and you take it home with you, now it's time to begin processing it. First of all, when you look at it, there's an outer layer. You have to peel that outer layer off. So as soon as you peel that off, that one shade of it, shade, let's throw shade. That one shade is removed. Now you have the inner content. Once you have this onion, you're not just going to throw that entire onion into the pot, right? Or into the pan. What you want to do is begin to cut it up. That's what you have to do with opinions. You have to cut it up. Figure out what portion of that opinion that is needed, and you begin to cut it up. Now, you want to begin to process it, right? So cutting into it basically is starting the process of it. You want to cut into it. Now, you need to figure out if you want to slice the onion or if you want to dice the onion, depending on what you're making, right? So that your opinions, you need to slice, or you need to dice, or you need to slice and you need to dice. Whatever you need to do to process that opinion, you do it. So I remember back in the days when my grandmother used to make me cut onions. When I used to cut them, some people used to say they were too strong. So it made them tear up. It made them cry. It made them have to stop and walk away and then come back to the onion. With me, I've never had that issue. Honestly, I do know that there's a proper and an improper way to cut an onion. I don't know which ways those are, so you can use our best friend, which is Google, or you can YouTube it because, YouTube can teach you how to peel an onion properly. So basically, onions never really made me cry. Opinions have made me cry before. Why? Because I was not strong enough to cut into an opinion. I did not know the proper and improper way to dissect and process that opinion. So I just cut into it thinking like, okay, I can handle this. And honestly, I probably didn't cut into it. I probably just threw it inside of the pot. Like, okay, let us use this and let it brew. Let it sit there and let it bother me. And so hopefully something good comes out of this. But now that I'm more mature and I've sat down and I've thought about certain things logically, now I know, Tamika, you don't have to use the entire onion. How many of us have used an onion, right? We cut into it and we realize sometimes we don't need as much as the onion is offering us, right? We only need a portion of it. You only need a portion of that opinion. What you can do is you can cut into that onion, wrap the rest up and save it for later, or you can toss it. It depends on what you plan on doing. I remember there was a celebrity that said that she had overheard a group of her friends that were talking about her, right? They had so many opinions of her. She never informed them that she heard the conversation. What she did was took their opinions, the content of their opinions of her, and it made her a better person. That is what I want you to do with these onions. I want you to cut into it because I'm sure she didn't use everything that they had to offer. Some of it was unuseful, some of it was not needed, but she cut into their opinions and basically sorted through it, processed it, and say, hey, I can use this. I can use this to enhance my life. The rest of that I'm going to toss out because I don't need it. Who needs all of this? It's not that their opinions does not matter. Some of their opinions just does not matter to me. And the opinions that do matter to me is because most likely the people that are offering the opinion, they matter to me. Opinions are like onions. There are so many layers to it. I want you to, number one, get you an onion. Peel the onion. Cut into the onion. Decide if you want to slice or if you want to dice that onion. You're going to process that onion. Determine what is needed to help you become a better person, or to what is needed of that onion to basically satisfy the ingredient to make whatever it is that you're trying to create in your life, the vision. I want to say the plan, your next move. Use what is needed to help you enhance, to become the person that you need to be to get to that next level. The rest of that, throw it away. Toss it away. I don't need it. That's what I want you to do with opinions now, from now on. Look at it as though it is an onion. First of all, see if it's what you want, if it's needed. If it's not needed, let it stay where it is. If you think that you can use it, I want you to take that onion and I want you to peel it back, and I want you to begin to process it. Process those layers. Who offered the opinion? What made them say this about you? What stimulated this? What can you use from it to become a better person? Opinions are like onions. They are layered. So you know what? It's been my pleasure serving you. It is always a pleasure and an honor. I am sincerely humbled for an opportunity to serve you, because honestly, you already know YouTube. There are so many other people that's on here, and even if it's not YouTube, there's someone in your life that can pour into you, that can offer you advice, but you chose to support me. You chose to get what God is pouring into me so that you can store it into you. It's been my pleasure serving you, and I look forward to serving you again. Ciao.